You want something cool? I'll let you guess what we're talking about today. Because the movie we're going to talk about is almost new, I want to refresh your memory. Money will come and go. We all know that. The most important thing in life will always be the people in this room, right here, right now. Did you realize what we're going to talk about? Hello everyone and welcome to Top Things. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the sensational video that follows. So, did you guess? I'm not going to keep you in suspense. The words above are by Dom Toretto in Fast 5. Today we will talk about Fast and Furious 9, specifically Fast and Furious 9, the real-life partners. The time has come to get serious and where there's the business. There have been 8 versions of the arrangement as of now just as a funny side project, and it appears to be that the posse won't back off. We are totally supportive of it, right? We will educate you regarding the genuine accomplices of our cherished Fast and Furious characters. See if Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez are dating, no doubt. How did Gal Gadot wed a lodging proprietor? What's more, who wedded Thor? Jordana Brewster as Mia Toretto. Jordana played Mia Toretto, the sister of Dom Toretto and Brian's sweetheart. She quit showing up in the Fast and the Furious establishment after the 7th portion. That was the last one for Paul Walker. The uplifting news is we will see Mia in the new Fast and Furious film that will come out this year. Jordana should be extremely amped up for joining the family once more. Be that as it may, her life goes on. Brewster now lives in Los Angeles, wedded to the maker Andrew Form. The two felt the flash between them on the arrangement of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. They've had a glad marriage for just about 10 years now, and they are guardians to 2 excellent young men. Jordana loves sharing their adorable family photos on her Instagram page. Song Kang is Han Lu. Han and Giselle. There's an excessive lot of agony in this story. Giselle passed on, saving her darling's life in the 6th portion of the establishment. We got some answers concerning Han's shocking story in 2006, so his appearance in the 4th version was at that point dismal. Due to the wrecked sequence of occasions in the arrangement, we definitely knew how he planned to bite the dust. Still destructive, however. Fortunately, there was no such dramatization in the entertainer's reality. The media is making a decent attempt to bring a sneak look into Sung Kang's own life, however he's working superbly at staying quiet about it. However, we realize he has been hitched to Miki Yim for a couple of years. At the point when they had their wedding, the couple figured out how to evade the paparazzi, keeping the date and the setting a secret. In any case, the media has been discussing the couple's conceivable separation. It was accepted that Kang wasn't content with his better half. Nonetheless, dear loved ones denied the gossipy tidbits. It has even been expressed that Kang is considering adding another option to the family in the near future. We'll see, and we trust that the separation bits of gossips are close to gossipy tidbits. Gal Gadot is Jazilia Shar. Lady Gadot has a sweet romantic tale to share. She wedded a fruitful Israeli inn proprietor and money manager from Tel Aviv. The cheerful couple is bringing up 2 adorable little girls, Alma and Maya. In her meeting with Glamour, Gadot began revealing to her romantic tale by essentially saying, "Goodness, he's the best man." We met nearly 10 years ago through mutual friends at this very strange party in the Israeli desert. It was all about yoga, chakras, and eating healthy. We didn't exactly find ourselves there, but we found each other. I think I knew he was the one, but I was too young to get it. He did. He's 10 years older than me. He told me on our second date he was serious and wasn't going to wait more than 2 years to ask me to marry him. Fast forward 2 years, he proposed. We were married in 2008. Fairy tale love story, right? Tyrese Gibson is Roman Pierce. Regularly somewhat abnormal, frequently somewhat befuddled, but still one of our favorite number 1 characters. Despite the fact that he actually hasn't discovered his perfect partner in the arrangement, it is the direct inverse, all things considered. The 39-year-old entertainer Tyrese Gibson made a solemn vow to his life partner in an unexpected Valentine's Day function in 2017. "It was me screaming and just being overly excited and just fired up about the news," says Tyrese. In October 2018, Tyrese and Samantha Gibson invited their first child. Samantha brought forth a young lady. Talking delicately about his family when they were anticipating their youngster, the entertainer said, "Both of our love and energy and magic and families are bonded forever because we're going to have this child. It's unbelievable. We are so happy for them." Tyrese likewise has a girl from his past union with Norma Mitchell. They have a joint authority over Shayla. On his Instagram page, the entertainer once composed, "Today is not a win for me, it's a win for our daughter Shayla, who unfortunately has been exposed to tension, private and public embarrassment, and growing up feeling torn between 2 parents who are no longer married." Ludacris as Tej Parker. Tej is a standout amongst other electronic designers, mechanics, and developers. What an abundance of ability he has. Ludacris is similarly as flexible, all things considered. He's an entertainer as well as a capable rapper who has won 3 Grammys. Ludacris and his better half, Eudoxie Mobagwingi, got hitched in 2014, shared some miserable news on Instagram. Eudoxie made a post sharing the account of her premature delivery in 2018. "Master, I thank you for the endowment of life," she inscribed on an image of herself remaining close to her significant other Ludacris, whose genuine name is Chris Bridges. Eudoxie and Ludacris are guardians to their little girl who was brought into the world in June 2015, so she added a shade of confidence to her post. "How is it possible that I would grumble whenever God has favored me with the occasion to, as of now, experience parenthood? It's acceptable to consistently observe the brilliant side." Ludacris also has 2 daughters from his previous relationships. Dwayne Johnson is Luke Hobbs. Is there any individual who doesn't care for this imposing fellow and his irresolute rival Shaw, whose turnoff was delivered for the current year? Hostile foes, a cop and a crook. What do they share for all intents and purposes? Obviously, a ton. What's more, they are additionally old buddies, all things considered. Dwayne Johnson got separated from his ex Danny Garcia, with whom he shares a girl, in 2012, yet was glad enough to discover love once more. Presently, Dwayne has gone through over 10 years with his new spouse, Lauren Hashian. The Rock was companions with Paul Walker, and it was difficult for him to beat his passing. Fortunately, his cherished lady was continually close by, and she assisted him with beating his feelings and refocus. In 2015, the couple had the best Christmas present of each, an infant young lady, Jasmine, brought into the world simply 7 days before the occasion. Dwayne shared on Instagram, "As men, it's a marvel we should observe, since it'll give you a totally different regard for the strength and excellence of a lady." In 2018, the couple had another expansion to the family, a young child, Lady Tiana. The Rock offered another incredible remark applauding the solid, adoring lady in his life. The star was incredibly glad to observe his cherished lady conceiving an offspring. Furthermore, simply this year, Dwayne and Lauren at last got hitched. The Rock shared a couple of superb photographs from their wedding, making his fans shout out in delight. The lady and lucky man looked past upbeat on them, and their little girls were so charming. Jason Statham is Deckard Shaw. Much the same as his companion Dwayne, Jason Statham doesn't go through his days alone. Also, he's locked into an excellent model. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley and Jason Statham offer quite a caring bond. They could presumably have gotten the main functions in The Notebook. Rosie recently demonstrated undergarments for Victoria's Secret, and she later began her own clothing line along with Marks & Spencer. The couple has been thriving together for right around 10 years. They declared their commitment in 2016 and invited a child a year later. The family right now lives in Beverly Hills, California. Jason and Rosie are in no race to get hitched, however. It would seem that they needn't bother with this custom, and they feel upbeat without it. What's more, we are positively glad for them. Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto. It's a story that caused everyone to accept that genuine romance exists. Dominic and Letty are likely one of the most blazing, faithful, and delightful couples in the film's set of experiences. It's difficult to accept that Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez are simply playing darlings on screen. No big surprise, their fans began bits of gossip about a potential sentiment in actuality. It was accounted for that the two co-stars had been dating in 2001. In any case, none of the entertainers have affirmed the bits of gossip, so fans were left considering what was truly going on between them. Also, presently, he's in a genuine long-haul relationship. Paloma Jimenez and Vin Diesel have been up close and affectionately intertwined since 2007. Furthermore, today, the two are still firmly limited by affection, notwithstanding their 16-age distinction. Obviously, no age contrast could stop 36-year-old Paloma from beginning to look all starry-eyed at the energetic 52-year-old Vin Diesel. That's right, you've perused it right. It sounds unimaginable, yet this attractive hunk is as of now 52. In spite of the fact that Jimenez additionally has her secret weapon, beginning her demonstrating vocation in her old neighborhood of Acapulco, she not just overwhelmed the universe of displaying yet additionally Vin's heart. The wonderful model brought forth their first youngster in 2008, and now the couple is cherishing guardians to their 3 children. Diesel and Jimenez named their third youngster Pauline out of appreciation for Paul Walker, an illustration of extraordinary masculinity and fellowship. Diesel additionally turns out to be the adoptive parent to Walker's little girl, Meadow. That was it for today. Did you know these things? Write in a comment your answer. Click the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications to be notified when a new video appears. Take care of yourself.